continent, no cables. Save this continent, no cables. Save this continent, no cables.
Save our lobstermen and save the lives of all the fishermen's families and their income, and save our ability to eat fresh fish.
Right. Save our fishermen. 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 Save our fishermen.
The ocean wind turbine companies have two choices. One is to put the cables in on a planned method, and one is the unplanned method. The method that's going now is the unplanned method, and it's going through all the residential communities. And by going through these residential communities, it saves the wind companies money to get to the grid.
NOAA Fisheries has handed out over 700,000 takes. A take means the disturbance, injury, or killing of marine mammals. They have handed out over 700,000 takes for marine mammals for these wind farms up and down the coast. They have handed out 915 takes for the North Atlantic right whale. There are only 340 North Atlantic right whales left on the planet. This is insanity.
Mr. President, all due respect, but a deaf whale is a dead whale, and we know what's going on.
We want to preserve the integrity of our national defense.
We need to save the entire East Coast, from Maine to Virginia.
Don't forget North Carolina.
And North Carolina, sorry.
I just retired as a lobsterman from Newport. I was fishing out of Newport. And I just wanted to say that we just learned that these farms, these leases, are starting to put transformers in. They're going to put transformers in because they want to change the AC current to DC, because when DC travels a long distance, they don't lose as much voltage. But while they're doing that, in the process of doing that, it generates a lot of heat. So to cool these transformers, they're going to pump seawater through. And it's 7.8 to 8.1 million gallons a day. And they're going to discharge it back into the ocean at 90 degrees. So any kind of larvae, anything you can think of, any kind of baby crab, baby lobster, everything, zooplankton, plankton, everything's just going to be cooked and discharged back into the bay. We just found out the second one is coming online. So this is full. Each lease may do this, they may not, they won't even tell us what they're going to do themselves. It's something to keep an eye on because they're just going to ruin everything out there. The first transformer we found out about, they're doing right on Cox's Ledge, which has always been an essential fish habitat as far as National Marine Fisheries Service is considered. So for fishermen it was essential, but for the windmills it's not. There really are no rules for these people, and it's beyond scary.
Fear is that they're going to come into Rhode Island waters without permission, with no permits, that they will be fined, and then they get to go on and do whatever they want because the fines are of little consequence to them.
I'm here today because I'm protesting that I'm trying to get people aware that we have a foreign multinational corporation trying to pull all of us locals out of business.
It's probably a lot more than that, but that's all we do.
And that's why I'm here to support the people in Portsmouth and the people all along the East Coast, for that matter. If you're listening, Mr. President, with all due respect, if this is the National Comprehensive Energy Plan for America, we're doomed. Please listen to us and please take a new approach. I think it's time to start looking at nuclear and solve all of our problems and leave all these industries alone.
We just had a baby humpback wash up on East Beach. The trackers that look at the currents and timing believe that it was a result of pylon driving of South Fork wind, which is being put in on Cox's Ledge. It's very sad to see, and we wonder about the mother. Is the mother alive? What happened? Did the noise frighten them and they got separated? Did it temporarily deafen them, which is what we think is happening with both sonar, the seismic testing of the seabed, and also with the loud, very, very high decimal of pile driving these large turbines into the ocean floor. So perhaps it was afraid and got separated from its mother, or both were deafened and could not communicate. But it's a sad day for Westport.
I grew up here in this water, and to find out there was a dead whale today was really upsetting. Sorry. The decibels that they're using to pile drive those turbines are killing whales. It's unheard of to have five whales in the past month die off this coast. They are beaching themselves. They're confused. They're exhibiting aggressive behavior, some of the animals, because the noise is so loud. The decibels are actually 5 times what they are used to, and use their sonar, and it's totally confusing them. They don't know what to do. They don't know whether to go up, down, over. They see it as an aggression toward them. It's a very loud noise that they see as an aggression, and it's actually sometimes deafening them, and sometimes there are so many things wrong with this whole wind turbine idea. No one's really looking at the impact of the fisheries. No one's really caring. Before, they just care about their agenda, their green agenda. And it's really amazing to me that you could be on such an agenda to hurt our environment. How can we be green when we're chopping down trees and chopping down and killing marine mammals? How could that be green? It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Cost of the electricity is probably going to be going up 4 times as much as what you pay for electricity now. These things cost a lot of money, and a lot of these companies are 85% are international companies. So it doesn't even benefit us, it benefits them. The wind turbines are not the answer.